right, see, look.
No, definitely.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Not much.
Not a thing. How'd your morning shift go?
Wait, give me 1 second. Let me switch to my AirPods
All right.
on the phone.
That new technology.
Yeah, she has to get fancy on us. Yeah, good
That's
job.
right. She doesn't want to hold it.
Yeah, she doesn't want. She doesn't want her boyfriend listening.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
We understand.
Hey.
We get it.
All right. So, in the name of anonymity, what do you want us to call you?
I don't know. Even my name that you guys call me by isn't even my real name, so.
That's true too. Your name is a little longer, but people understand it.
Yeah. We'll just call you Mora.
There we go.
That's right, because you know I can't pronounce your last name anyways. And that's how I always pronounced it.
That's it.
It's good to see you guys, or at least through the screen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're here. Going live in the restaurant, the bar in the back, you know.
Yeah.
We should have invited her to the bar. You're a terrible friend.
I know. They had a 2-person minimum in the bar. Because they knew one of us would be maskless.
That's right. Disgusting.
That's crazy.
Disgusting. You're disgusting.
Aside, just Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck spitting on over everything. The only way to do it. So we gave you a little bit of homework this week.
You did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it on my shift today.
Okay.
So I think you guys, what's the first segment? It was like hands out something.
Hands out, that's right, for the kitchen.
All right, for the kitchen. Well, being a female server, it's a lot different from when you guys are male servers, how the cooks and the kitchen staff in general treats you.
All right.
So one thing I do want to bring up when, like you're serving and then you ask for something from, the line cooks, they look at you like you have 5 heads. I'm sure that still happens.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Anyway. But kitchen-wise, I don't know. I was a prep cook for a while. And
Okay.
It was more fun.
It was more fun with the kitchen guys?
With the kitchen guys, because they're a little bit more rated R.
So you like the rated R?
I like the rated R. It was a good time, especially I think the women are a little bit raunchier back there too.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
I know exactly which woman you're talking about that we used to work with.
It's a different life in the back.
It is. It's like another world.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen the kitchen guys go at each other with tongs and grab parts that you probably shouldn't be grabbing. And I go, I don't know if that's a thing I could settle for.
It's the same woman, too, doing it. We all know which one it is.
In the back, just yanking. Here you go, here you go, here you go. And then they go touch the meat with that.
Yep. She's still there. We're not allowed to talk about it, but hypothetically speaking, yes. That person is still there.
Okay.
That doesn't change much. I'm sure it's the same in most establishments.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely. Yeah. Where I am now, there's actually more men than women in the prep kitchen.
I was gonna say they're pretty sure they're outnumbered in most places.
Yeah. Because before it was I think it was 2 to 1 male, now 2 females to 1 male, but
Yep.
now I don't know. I think I see a lot more women on the line too now too. So
It's growing.
it's growing. It's a growing industry, but everybody's still short-staffed everywhere. I'm sure where you guys are as well. Today's actually my last week as a server.
There you go. So congratulations, you've gotten out the business. So those who don't know Miss Moore, she has done everything in the business that you could think of. She has been in the back of the house in the kitchen. She's been in the front of the house on the floor. She's been in the front of the house hosting. I'm sure she's had a bus bucket in her day.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, I've done pretty much everything except be a sous chef. Let's just say that. And a GM.
Which, hey, yay. That doesn't change. You just
I'm
have
not gonna
more
miss
shit
it.
to deal with. That's all.
Yeah, you're probably better off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the hardest working woman I've ever met in the business. I'm not saying that women don't work hard, but this one really is top of the line. All right, and I know because I'm lazy as fuck.
See that? You hear that, people?
I definitely know what the opposite is.
The truth is coming out.
The truth has always been out. What the fuck are you talking about? You act like you didn't know.
The only thing I ever ask out of anybody is just to be competent at what you're doing.
That's it.
You know, I feel like it's hard to fail at this job, but then some people make it look
quite
much
easy.
harder.
Yeah, some people definitely fail with flying colors.
Absolutely, I think of a couple people that come.
Absolutely, it's right.
We're not gonna say any names though, right?
We're kind.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah, never.
We're
Dude,
kind about that.
yeah, so I have a hands out situation. This one's a little bit different though, all right? This is actually a story, and this is more like public opinion on that. Okay? So the situation is a coworker of ours, right, went into a restaurant, right, where a former coworker of ours, right, now works at.
Okay.
The former coworker comes up to the table and starts harassing our coworker, right? Like in front of like her family and stuff. Like they're just trying to enjoy their night out. So my hands out problem with this is I don't give a fuck that you used to work with somebody. When they go to your new job, all right, you probably want to act with a little more decorum.
Yeah.
Don't come up to somebody you used to work with like, who cares if you liked them or not, right? It wasn't even like this person wasn't even a server anymore. You know, they were in a position of power.
Okay.
Right? Comes over just trying to aggravate this coworker. At that point, like what do you think they should have done? Like our coworker.
Well, this has nothing to do with food, right?
This has nothing to do with food.
Just checking.
This is just about like just coming over to the table.
Just checking.
Right? And just being a bully.
Huh.
Like, are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself coming over, talking to an old woman like that? Acting like you're somebody big? You're a small man to come up to somebody who you don't even work with anymore. And that person treated them with the utmost respect. And to talk shit to them about the people they know, right? And in front of the family too? I don't know. If you ask me, that person should not have a job there. That is not their job.
No.
I don't know how you feel about shit like that. There's plenty of people that come in the restaurant that I knew from other places that I may not have liked or whatever. But once they sit down, they're a guest. And they get treated as a guest. And I'll pretend like I like them. And then I'll just talk shit after they go. Right?
No, and that was the opposite of what this person
This is the opposite.
Wow.
Oh, it's kind of unbelievable. I'm not going to say the name of this person or where they work, but just know, we fucking know. We fucking know. That's you're a dumbass.
I mean, I would have liked to hear the full conversation of it to know what pieces may or may not have been elaborated in this. And, you know, I do find that in a lot of places, you work with people that you may not like. And a lot of times, sometimes, you work with people, it doesn't matter what business you work in. In all businesses, there's most likely, and this is a high percentage, somebody there that you just dislike. And it's going to happen. And that you just be professional about it and you go about your business. Now, if these people aren't working with each other anymore, you know, and somebody asked the question, well, hey, how is so-and-so? Or, hey, what do you think of this? And you open the door for it, and someone happens to give you their feedback on what they think, then that's one thing. If they're just out there ranting about it without a door being opened about it, that is a whole different situation where, you know, it's not as professional as it should be at all.
Yeah, I know we're doing the we weren't there kind of bibble babble on that, and we weren't.
We wasn't.
Right?
We wasn't.
But I'll defend this person.
Okay.
Right? And
well, the person in the middle really just had to hear it. It's not like they were going at that person. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I understand what you're saying, but
now
why the fuck would you even bring it up?
And I will say that hearing about it, the people that were being spoken about, they do a pretty good job of playing a role of how do I put this in a nice term?
Just put it in whatever term you want.
Well, they do a good job of faking the funk, okay? Because there are plenty.
The funk?
That's right. There are plenty of times.
I don't even know what that means.
That means bullshitting.
Oh.
Acting like one thing is going on when they know goddamn well that that isn't the case. And I will attest to I've been there where that person has even said, "Oh, well, we should be watching another person to see how they do their job." And I'm like, yeah, well, why don't you watch your job?
Yeah, just watch your job.
Because at the end of the day, you're trying to see what this other person's doing and push this other person out of a door or a position, and that's not fair to the others because you have formed a team with some of your other staff members, and I watched it, And I will say, you want me to be like blatant about it, considering how my last days are coming up? Fine, I will be. I will say that the poor young lady on the phone right now, okay, I watched as others treated her a certain way. And while she was holding down her position, if she did one thing, she would get talked to and dealt with in one way, while another person would do the same exact thing and get talked to and dealt with in a different manner. And as a professional business, that shouldn't be a thing. If something happens, both parties, all parties should be dealt with the same. There should be no friend zone. It should be everything dealt with in the same manner.
Friend zone?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. There should be no friend zone.
I mean, yeah, you can be
I don't think we're talking about the same situation.
Yes,
no, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We are definitely not talking about the same situation.
And we're talking about the same individuals in the situation.
No.
Yes, we are.
Are you sure?
100%.
We'll talk about it after the show.
100%.
Talk about it after the show.
Be on that call too, because I'm a little confused.
Don't be.
Don't be.
If I must, since hey, I could throw it out. So
no,
Leah,
you can't.
Miss Moore, I placed my 2 weeks. So
after the 2 weeks is done, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. By the time this airs, my 2 weeks will be done.
These words these are our views by Mr. 365.
These are our views.
Do not reflect my views.
They do not reflect his views.
But
these are our views of the things that we've witnessed and we see in this business. And it's a dirty game, you all. It's a dirty game. Okay?
Yeah, it definitely is. I feel like when I was in the position I was in, I
felt you was targeted.
I felt like I wasn't held to the same standard.
Accountability as another.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Just
and
very simple.
To that, it was a little hard to swallow.
Absolutely.
And that's why I had to go, because at the end of the day, when you go into work and you feel a certain type of way, everybody sees it.
Everybody.
And I don't think when I was there, my last few months, I would say, wasn't my best. And I knew it. Everybody knew it. I think everybody felt it. And that's why people came up to me and asked how I was doing, which I appreciated. But you both know what happened last summer. Huge hit on my family.
Absolutely.
I'll say to the viewers, my boyfriend lost his younger brother to a tragic accident. He was 2 months shy of his 16th birthday, and he was taken away from us. And I've known this family for over 7 years.
That's right.
I've been with the same guy for 7 years, so it tore me apart. And I think ever since then, I knew that restaurant life wasn't for me anymore, but I stuck through it because I wanted to see this company grow, and I wanted to be there when it hit the big,
Then it hit where the mountaintop.
Right. It's like, if I invest in this company, I'll be fucking rich or some shit like that.
Right. I'll be with them when they get where they go, and we're going to do it as a team, because that's what we were. We're a team that wants to build.
Right, but when you are invested in something and they are not showing that same investment in you,
it's not easy.
It's not easy, and then I was like, this is probably not what I want to do anymore, just because I don't.
And they had people formed and their own friends formed as cliques, and as you said, some people weren't held to the same accountable standard as what you was, unfortunately, and that's just.
I appreciate the opportunities I gave me. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about.
That's right.
I learned about everything, and I appreciate the opportunities given to me. I don't think it was just the right atmosphere for me, and I had to go, and I felt really bad. I cried all the way home.
You hear that?
Day.
Poor girl cried all the way home.
I cry at home every day.
Daddy's son, I cry
at home every day.
day.
All right? Jesus Christ. We all cry. Just want to blow my brains out. Somebody else said that at work. Say that every day at work. They're like, how you doing? I said, I'm fine until I walk in the building and I just want to blow my brains out.
You gotta go.
And then they gave that kid time off.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
How'd he manage that?
They're like, oh, you're so funny, Daddy. I'm like, it's going to happen.
That's right.
Daddy and I coordinate our vacations just because.
Yeah,
just because of it.
I do not want to be stuck there with just, Oh my God!
No,
yeah,
which is smart.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that place. But you know, it's restaurants.
That's
Cliques are going to happen.
That's restaurants.
You, me, and Dirty D were a clique in there. You know, I mean.
Yeah, but it's different.
How is it different?
You're not a clique in a position to do much.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.